The #1 hit music station.
Hits 95.1.
So stoked to have Kevin Rudolf in the studio right now. We got a bunch of listeners in here too, meeting him and whatnot. Our special guest DJ Angela, she won online so that she could come interview you.
All right.
She was excited. So.
Hey, what's up?
She looks like a winner to me.
She's beautiful. Yes. Kevin's great.
We got a lot of winners here, though. That's all right.
Kevin Rudolf, not only the big hit maker with Let It Rock and Welcome to the World, but you've been producing before you were doing your own artistry thing, right?
I was always playing guitar. I was always writing. I was always producing. I'd done a lot of stuff with Timbaland. I'd play as far as playing guitar. Black Eyed Peas, Nelly Furtado, Timbaland's album,
the resume's
Cool J,
ridiculous.
and with, tons of stuff. But now I'm obviously writing and producing more acts. I just did the Cobra Starship Good Girls Go Bad record, which is doing really well. Stuff on Wayne's next album. I just was in the studio with Adam Lambert. Just a variety of stuff. Like I don't feel like there's any limit to what I can do and the kind of music that I like to be involved in. So I'm just doing more of it.
Raised in New York, live in Miami now. What's the big difference between New York and Miami? What you loving better? It's home.
I mean, New York gets in your blood. When you grow up there, it's a part of you. But Miami is, as far as like the day-to-day lifestyle, it's like way more relaxing. And I like to look at the ocean and create and vibe and the palm trees and beautiful women, and it's like a feel-good thing all the time. So, that's why I'm there.
All right.
Plus, Cash Money's there, my label's there. A lot of reasons.
Exactly. Cash Money Records. How did you hook up with Wheezy? What was that whole deal?
Basically, Slim and Baby heard my music, and first stuff that I was producing for one of their artists, and then I played in my solo album that I was working on, and they loved it, and they said, we want to do this, we want to sign you, and that's when Wayne came into the picture.
Nice. Do you use any auto tuning in your stuff, or does that?
I do. I don't go harsh with it like that. I sometimes I use it as a tool. I don't use it as like a main instrument, like I'm just going to sing through auto-tune all the time, It's become part of the sound of modern radio, but I use it sparingly.
All right. Kevin Rudolf, we're talking to him right now in the KISS Studios. You're rocking a razor blade. Is that sharp? Is that just ready to cut somebody?
It's ready to. No, it's ready. It's ready to cut somebody until I get on the plane, and then they say, is that dangerous? And then I gotta take it off and go through a scanner.
Did they make you take it off?
I don't know, man. There's some strange things that have happened. So.
We got our guest DJ Angela. She had a few questions for you, so we'll let her take the stage a little bit. Go ahead.
Yeah, so who has been your favorite person to work with so far?
Favorite person to work with? I like people. I like working with people who bring something to the table where I don't necessarily have to guide them as much. Like someone like Wayne, where he just brings his whole thing in, and you just do the beat, and he just brings Wayne.
Is that guy ever sober?
Yeah, he's sober. Are any of us ever really sober?
I am not right now by any means.
No. I don't know what that means. I don't know. We're all in our own state.
Yeah, and so, okay, one more thing. What do you think about Twitter?
Twitter?
Are you a tweeter?
It's awesome. I don't know what to say. I don't get, whatever. I mean, it's a tool that everyone uses. It's to me, it's like one more thing, man. As like Twitter, the Spacebook. I call it Spacebook. I don't call it Facebook.
All right.
I just combine MySpace and Facebook and Spacebook. But I don't know, man. It ain't my thing. But I guess I should probably do it, and I open an account, and I'm gonna start doing it tomorrow.
That way you can tell people what you're eating, and you're sitting in the bathtub, and
All right. So, I mean, and other, in your spare time, if you have any, what do you do?
Spare time, I just like sleeping in my spare time, because it's just, you're so, the thing is, nobody understands is that, you're on a plane to a thing, to a plane, to a thing, to an interview, to a hotel, and you're just, constantly going, and then you just really, all you want to do is just fall asleep and, watch Weird Science or something like that.
Some porn in the hotel room, maybe.
Right.
Yeah, porn.
Talking to Kevin Rudolf, right? You got any weird hobbies? Anything that other than music that's just a love of yours?
Man, I don't know. I don't really have time for anything, man. It's it's crazy. It's just I got a studio in the crib, and then I got another room in another studio, and then I'm working. I'm on the phone, I'm working on projects, I'm writing stuff, I'm on a plane, I'm doing a show. It's like this flow. I wish I need something. You know what? You should have a contest for. I need a hobby. I need one. Do a Find Kevin Rudolf a hobby contest.
Working In the City's the album that's out right now, which is a hot album. You're working on another one already, right?
Yeah, I started another one. Should be, we're looking at like very, very late this year or very early next year.
Well,
release.
We're stoked to have you here at Uncle Sam Jam. Can't wait to see you on stage, man.
Thanks for having
me,
me,
fire. He's about to take the stage in just a little bit. If you are not here, get your ass down here, find a parking spot, and come on up. Up Top Pavilion, it's the O Show and Kiss.